Hello, Stampers! Welcome to episode 4 of Girls Night Out. This is the final episode as today is the final day. But I am so excited to be stamping with you guys this evening. It kind of mixes it up and feels a little bit more real, as when I have girls' night out, I usually have a morning session and an evening session. So this is my evening session. So I'm kind of excited and everything to spend the evening with you guys. And we're going to be stamping, and I'm super excited about that. Also, I do have splotches on my shirt from dinner. So I'm not sure how well that shows up, but I should probably say something because it's in this region. Brad, let me know about that. He's like, oh, I think you got something on your shirt. But the saying in our house is that's going to need to be treated. So there's no surprise, right? Okay, so tonight we are actually playing with 2 different Sale-A-Bration freebie items. So this is the Approaching Perfection stamp set. And that is one of the free stamp sets at the $50 level. So I'm trying to angle it so that it's not having like a funky glare or anything. But I hope you guys can see it. It's got really cute birthday greetings. The bad news is I forgot your birthday. The good news is I forgot your age. So that's super cute. And I, of course, love. So what if you're a year older? You're fabulous. Because I love the word fabulous. Happy birthday, which is a good block general happy birthday. And if things really do get better with age, then you're approaching perfection. Love that one. Newsflash, birthdays found to be good for health. Studies show that people who have more birthdays live the longest. So super, super cute. And then, of course, there's the candles and the birthday balloon, which that's what makes a true birthday for Claire. She's like, it's Jesus's birthday, then we need balloons. And then she kind of talked about cake and candles, but mostly balloons. So we blew up balloons for Christmas. So that is this $50 level stamp set, which also is on the same page as the Oso Ombre Designer Series paper. But that's not the paper that we're playing with tonight. We are actually playing with the Field and Flower Designer Series paper. This is a 12 by 12 pack, and it is also at the $50 level. There are a few items at the $100 level, which is why I'm talking about the 2 different levels. But it's a regular 12 by 12 front and back Designer Series paper stack. Not all the sheets are here. If you do want to see all the sheets, then go to my YouTube channel, Laura's Stamp Pad, and find the Designer Series paper reveal for Field and Flower, as I have lots of Designer Series paper reveals that went live this week, including this one. Okay, I can't see comments, so I'm sad. Hi, Denise. Yes, TGIF for sure. Hi, Gloria. I'm so glad you got to get on live and your internet must be fixed now, maybe. Hi, Beth. Yes, this paper is absolutely amazing. In fact, the sheets that I used for the original sample for this card that I'm making tonight are gone. I used all of them, but I'm going to use a different print, and I'm super excited because I think it's going to be a whole new look on this card. So these are the papers, and now I'm going to pull in the card. So it's this fabulous fun fold card. It is a Z fold card. As you can see, the letter Z right there. And it just pops open like that. So it's got that little message underneath that front message. And I used this stamp set, the 2 different stamps from this set for the greetings. And then I used some of that Designer Series paper. For the greetings, I did use the stitched rectangles. So I kind of just found a rectangle that I felt fit the greeting, which was this one. And then I went one size bigger to do that layering look. I did this without doing the stitched, and it looked good, but it just kind of looked blah. And I thought it needed something a little bit more. And when I added that stitching, it was like, oh, that is complete. No more foo-foo necessary. No more like adding additional like layers and embellishments or anything. It looked so complete just by having that stitched look. So I used the stitched rectangles for both of these. Hi, Debbie. Welcome. Hi, Carolyn. Oh my gosh, there's so many of you guys on. I'm so excited. I miss seeing you guys all in person, but I love chatting with you on these videos. And I'm commenting to all of your guys' comments because I feel like that's my way to like have the conversation. And I'm honestly picturing in my head of walking around from table to table and chit-chatting with all of you guys and having so much fun like I normally do at an in-person girls' night out. So, okay. It still makes me miss you guys though, because it's just not the same. And let me tell you, you guys all know I'm a hugger and I'm struggling. I just want to hug people. And now I'm even more like nervous because, you know, like even though I don't really want to be hugging people, other people probably don't want to be hugged either. So it's kind of like but you know what? You'll have that. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I did this. And we're actually going to make two because it's always easier to make two cards at the same time than it is to make one because you get two card bases out of one piece of cardstock. So you can always do scoring or you can just fold as you wish. Some people love to score all of their stuff so that they already have that measurement, whereas others are okay just folding it in half and using a bone folder and going with it that way. So I'm going to do it both ways. So first we're going to score it at 4 1/4. One of the things that scares me about scoring is the fact that I have my regular blade and my score blade, and I'm so afraid that I'm going to score or cut where I mean to score. It's kind of okay to score when you mean to cut because you just lightly touched it and you need to touch it more. Whenever you cut, when you meant to score, there's no turning back. Okay, so now we have that 4 1/4 for that card, and then to get that Z fold, we want to do half of the 4 1/4. So half of 4 1/4 is 2 1/8. So I'm going to put my score line at 2 1/8. So it's right there. And I'm going to score again. Hi, Liz. I won't tell anybody where you are. Oh, virtual hugs. Hi, Denise. Hi, Pam. Thank you for those virtual hugs. And then now I'm going to cut in half at 5 1/2 for my two card bases. Okay, so now we're done with that. So another option you could do is just cut it at 5 1/2, fold this card in half. Of course, it's scored, so it's nice and easy. But you could just fold it in half like you're doing a regular card, and then fold this back flap back in half again. So scored or not, it's really just lots of halves. And then you have that little Z. And then there's our other little Z. Okay, so then for the inside of the card, I just have a piece of Whisper White. This measures 4 inches by 5 1/4. And I'm just going to stamp Happy Birthday on the inside. And I want to make sure it's kind of close to the inside. Like it can be kind of centered, but maybe a hint towards the middle or towards like the center of the card. And of course, I like to stamp that first because I don't want to make any mistakes. So now we're going to put these on our card bases. What did everybody have for supper tonight? We actually went back to our Friday favorite, calzones. Oh my gosh, I just put that on upside down. What was I doing? Well, time to pull out some extra tricks. Oh no, I can't find dental floss. Okay. Well, I don't have any dental floss. Hopefully I didn't put a lot of adhesive on it. Ooh, garlic fries sound amazing. Okay, we're good. So if I had my dental floss down here, which apparently I've used it all, because apparently I make a lot of mistakes, but that's okay. We all do. Okay, goes like this. Stop talking, Laura. Okay, good. And you just shimmy that dental floss underneath, then you don't have that curl of the paper, and it helps break the seal of the adhesive. So I got it on straight this time. Not straight, I got it on right side up. But yeah, we went back to our old Friday night calzones. Brad had pepperoni, and I had shrimp. And they were yummy. Okay, so then we have that. Now we need that front piece. And like I said, I'm out of this floral print. So I decided to go with these polka dots. Ooh. That side is super cute too. Maybe I'll do one polka dot, one of that side. Yeah. That way I'm showing off even more options. And the one thing about the flower side, you guys all know how much I love flowers, is the flower side has a little bit of that yellow in it, which is bumblebee, whereas the polka dots doesn't, so that yellow is going to kind of stand out like, hey, where did I come from? But it'll be okay. So what did everybody have for supper tonight, besides me and Denise? Do you ever have like a specific food that you eat on certain days? Like you always eat out on Tuesdays, or you always have pizza on Monday nights, or Taco Tuesday, or anything like that? We mostly started doing Friday night calzones. I don't know, we started doing it, we loved it, we started just always doing it. And then it became easy to switch it to shrimp for me for whenever Lent came. So we didn't have to worry about that during Lent. And like sometimes I'll go and I'll eat something different whenever it's not Lent and I don't have to have shrimp. But I don't know, I really like the shrimp too. Like I've put chicken in mine. Sometimes when we have leftover chicken from the week, or sometimes I do pepperoni too. Fish from the moose. Oh, a good fish sandwich sounds good. You like the flowers too? Of course. The grandkids just wanted to participate too. Okay, so there's our stamped greeting on the stitched rectangles. And those I'm actually going to put on with Stampin' Dimensionals. So if you're just joining in, welcome to Girls Night Out. And there is the hostess code in the comments, or like in the description box, as well as scrolling across the top. Tonight is the last night for Girls Night Out. But you have until pretty much until tomorrow morning, because we all know I'm going to bed early. So like even if I do say midnight, it's really tomorrow morning, because it's whenever I wake up tomorrow. That I'll probably close out those hostess codes. Of course, you can always message me your order if you wish to do that versus placing your order online. So you can email, message me here on Facebook or YouTube, and call or text if you need to. Again, I am going to bed early probably because I'm pregnant. So calling, there's a slight chance I might not answer, but that's okay. I'll still get back to you in the morning. Do we make the calzones from scratch? Ooh, a McAllister's French dip. I have to say, those are absolutely amazing. I get those a lot. That's usually my go-to at McAllister's is a French dip because, I don't know, I just really like a good French dip. Paninis. Ooh, that sounds good too. You guys are giving me all kinds of good ideas. So our calzones, we actually get the pizza dough from Sam's because you can. The same pizza dough that they use for their pizzas, you can get as frozen pizza sheets. They used to come as dough balls. Now they come as pizza sheets. But it's super cheap, easy to just pop it out of the freezer, let it thaw, and then that's our dough. So that's already done for, and then we just add the meat and cheese or, you know, whatever we decide to put on the inside. So, is it made from scratch? Not really. Okay, so now I'm actually putting tear-in tape on half of the back of this greeting. And the reason why I am only doing half is because you can see that the greeting hangs off. So you can see how it hangs off here. So if we put adhesive on the whole thing, we would end up sealing our card closed. And I'm using tear-in tape rather than my regular two-sided adhesive because I just find it to be stronger and more secure for a mechanism that's going to be half floating. So a lot of times whenever I do something like that, I kind of like to use a stronger adhesive. And I love tear-in tape because you can tear it. You don't have to worry about gumming up your scissors. Just peel off that paper back and you have that nice strong adhesive. Okay. And then now we're just going to add this to our card front and make sure that there's no adhesive on the back. So a couple ways that you can ensure that is you can sort of float it a little bit and look and then come back and press. Another thing is you can always go generous on this flap over here, but you can also like kind of place your hand under there and see that you're doing okay. So now I have these black enamel dots and I just added 3 of them down in the corner. This one, it really pops because of like the black leaves and stuff. Which one do you guys like better? Do you like the black background designer series paper or the Bermuda Bay background designer series paper? Or do you like the polka dots? And actually with the polka dots, I think I might add a few balloons. We are talking about food again. Beth, if you need ideas for supper, then just scroll up and see through the comments what everybody else is having. And then you'll have all kinds of ideas. Okay, so I probably should have done this before I adhered it down, but that's okay. I'm going to take a little piece of scrap Whisper White and I'm going to place it down over the Bermuda Bay because I don't want this entire thing because otherwise this would be too tall and it would almost go underneath my greeting. But I also don't want any of the, I want to call it a stem, but it's a string for a balloon. I don't want any of that on my Bermuda Bay. So I'm just going to place that over the edge so that it catches any ink that would touch that Bermuda Bay. And there's 3 little balloons down there. Maybe I should add 3 little black dots in those balloons. Ooh, I don't think I like that. No. I actually think I'm going to add these like around the greeting. I know you guys can't hear it, but Claire is singing happy birthday up there. She absolutely loves to sing that. And she has a food cake. And so anytime she carries around that cake, she starts singing happy birthday. So there we have the little balloons, and I ended up doing the dots up there. The black background. You guys really like the black background one. Hamburgers and fries. Boy, fries has been a big one tonight. A lot of people are having fries as their side. Well, you guys are all undecided. You like them all. I don't know. This one pops more than this one does, but I actually kind of like the softness of this one. And then this one just looks different with the balloons. And I'm not sure whether I love it or not. So yeah, those are the 3 cards. Again, this uses 2 of the items from Sale-A-Bration. There's the Approaching Perfection stamp set. Lots of great birthday greetings. As well as the Field and Flower Designer Series paper. Both of these are at the $50 level. Of course, if you spent $100, you could actually get both of them. So don't forget that that's increments of 50. And of course, if you did do the $100 level, then you also get my free stamp set of the month, which is Kangaroo and Company. So that's a super cute one. Great for all occasions, great for kids. It's got lots of good greetings in it. And I also think it would be great for Valentine's Day cards. So that's why I wanted to make it as the January one so that you could get it in your hands in plenty of time. The middle one. Ooh, the middle one. Everybody's voting the middle one. Hi, Cindy. Welcome. Well, I'm glad you like all of them. I'm so excited to have you join in. These cards will also be some of the cards that you might get when you do place an order during this Girls Night Out event. Then you'll get one of the cards that I made from this event in any of the videos. So you might be getting one of these cards. Of course, whenever you get it, it won't come signed so that you can then reuse it as you wish. So that's a little extra on that. Don't forget that you still have time to enter all of the door prizes. So of course, I have all of your guys' names that I will go back through and write down for the door prizes. So feel free to go back through all the posts that I've posted in the last 2 days, yesterday and today. There's still one more post at 7 o'clock again tonight, but that will be the last one. But I will gather up all of those for the door prize, and then I will be doing a drawing on that. Of course, if you place an order, your name will get in the drawing for a different drawing too. So that's another extra little perk for placing an order during Girls Night Out. So like I said, you technically have until tomorrow morning because let's be honest, I'll be sleeping. So I can't really say it ends at midnight whenever I'll be sleeping. So yeah, that's that. If you have any questions at all, then just give me a shout out. Either let me know in the comments or message me, text me, email me, whatever works best for you. And I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as possible. And yeah, I've had so much fun stamping with you guys. Of course, I'll still be doing Laura's Dose of Stamping Therapy. It won't be specifically on Mondays and Fridays, but I will still be doing it hopefully once or twice a week still, but perhaps at different times, maybe in the evening to mix it up, maybe earlier morning rather than always doing it at 12:15. I feel like my comments are blowing up, so I need to hurry up and look at them before they scroll away. Me and baby are doing good. He is moving like crazy. He never stops moving. He doesn't stop moving at night. He doesn't stop moving during the day. He's always moving. I swear he's trying to crawl his way out, and it's too early for that. But otherwise, he's doing good. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Just don't burn the house down. Hopefully, like an indoor grill just scares me for that, but I think it's meant to be. So I think you should be good. And I would love to have grilled food in the wintertime because it makes you think of summertime at least. And I'm dreaming of spring and summer for sure. Liz, you should be able to just go through all the posts or go to all the pictures and see them, because I posted hourly for the last, like yesterday and today, so it should be like all of the fresh posts. So let's see, 7 to 7 is what, 12? So there should be, including the lives and all the pictures and everything, there should be a total of 24 posts that you can look at. So there's different samples, videos, games, lives, different things like that. You're drawn to the smaller prints like that? Yeah, I do like the smaller prints because sometimes whenever you use a small piece, then it really shows the image. Whereas if you use a small piece on a large print, it's just like one flower. So yeah, I definitely know what you mean on that, Gloria. Oh, I don't know that he's technically gotten into my ribs that much yet. I know my mom says she has dislocated ribs from being pregnant. Let's hope not. But I feel like he's so stinking low that he's far from my ribs. But I'm so short that there's just not a lot of room there. So yeah, who knows? You found the lives. Good. That's awesome. I'm excited. But yeah, he is just like, I don't even do kick counts because like last night whenever I was awake at like 4:30 or something like that, I was like, they say that you're supposed to have 10 kicks in like 2 hours. Otherwise, like you should be concerned. And I had like 10 kicks in 3 minutes. And I was like, this is why I don't really mess with kick counts because we're good. And anytime I sit, he definitely lets me know that he's uncomfortable. Especially like whenever I lean forward, he does not like that. So I have to like sit like this all the time. It seems like I like plop on the couch and lean back. And so I'm like, Claire, can you hand me that? Because he definitely does not like me sitting forward. Because again, he's so low. But yeah, still super fun. I'm so excited I'm chatting with you guys. I know I'm not stamping anymore. I wish I was. But I still enjoy all the chats and stuff. Like I said, I feel like I'm just like walking around from table to table talking to all of you guys as if it was a traditional girls' night out. Hopefully we can have regular girls' night out in June in person. But I also have enjoyed doing it online for all of those who don't live near or who can't attend in person. So it's kind of been fun. I might do like both of them or do something like that because it's definitely been awesome to be able to reach more people than just those who are local. So super, super exciting for that. Well, I'm going to head off as we need to clean up supper dishes and everything. And then, of course, get Claire ready for bed. We kind of start her shower bath time routine at 7, which is why I didn't want to do the very last post of the day being live. I chose 6 instead. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful evening, a wonderful weekend. Again, if you have any questions or would like to place an order, you can always order online using the hostess code above or the one in the description box, same one. Or you can always message me your order if you prefer to do it that way. I appreciate all of you guys. You're amazing. I'm glad you're loving these new products as much as I am. And I will see you guys all later. Love, hugs, and prayers to all of you guys. Stay safe and stay healthy. Bye-bye.